Good morning, Achieve Charter School. It's so good to be here today. Please stand for the pledge. Salute flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Achieve. Oh, thank you, Reagan, for getting that started. Reagan and I are just here hanging out in the office after school today, getting ready for morning assembly tomorrow. And she said she would lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. So thank you for doing that, Reagan. And she just was giving me a little shout out to some of you in the room. Is it okay if I share about the people that used to come help? She was saying that she thought some of the middle schoolers who used to volunteer in her class when she was in kindergarten and first grade would be super proud of her for getting up there and doing that. So middle schoolers, thank you for that. And also, that's nice to hear because sometimes you help other people out and you don't always get to hear a cool thank you like that later on. And she remembers when you guys used to come help out in kindergarten and first grade. So thank you, middle school helpers who had that job. We've been talking about habits of success all week. We're starting to talk about habits of success to get us ready for testing. So the next week or so, we're going to be talking about a whole variety of habits of success, probably a different one every day or two. We're going to talk about why these tests are important. We'll talk about that next week. That'll go great with the relevance of school, right? Because we talked early, way a long time ago in the school year about why is school even important? So, and a lot of times people ask why is testing important? It doesn't seem like the most fun thing to do. Well, let's address that next week. So we'll come back to that one. Today we're going to talk about this habit of success. Got to check my notes here. Oh, yes. Academic tenacity. So academic tenacity, remember that one is when you are just holding on to something. I think we used a terrier for this earlier in the year. And we talked about Mrs. Baber's dog and how those terriers just get on something, they go with it. Next week, we're going to talk about why this test is important. But after you decide this test is important and you're going to just go for it, how are you going to make sure that you just stay focused on this test? Parts of academic tenacity that I think go well with the test: work hard on something once I've committed to it. Once you start it, work hard. You know what? You're going to have other times of the day when you can goof around and play. Once you get started on that test, stay focused and work hard. Finish what I start. That's a great one. Persist in a task despite setbacks and distractions. Okay, that's a tough one because during a test, sometimes you have setbacks I'm doing pretty good. Got that one right. Oh my goodness, I've never heard of this ever. Oh, this is really hard. This is confusing. I don't even know what to do. We're going to talk about that next week. What do you do when you get to something really hard that you don't know what to do? But how do you persist? How do you push through that? So today I want you to tell your class this. Yesterday we talked about what's your favorite strategy to use to get a question right. What I want to talk about today, what is your favorite strategy to make yourself keep going during a test? Because we've all had that point in the test, and I'm sure your teachers have some stories where they're you're in the middle of a long test and you're I'm done. I'm tapped out. What do you do? How do you make yourself get through it? Here's one, my top one that I used to use, and I would still do this if I had a test today. I give myself tiny little breaks. If you close your eyes and do some deep breaths during a test, nobody's going to know. Your teacher probably won't even notice. And if they do notice, they're going to think you're taking breaths during the test. They're not going to think you're taking a nap. You could do a little 10, 20 second break. Just close your eyes, refocus. I know when I'm taking those tests, my eyes get super tired. Another one you can do, take a drink, right? Get a little drink from your water bottle. Maybe you have a strategy for taking a break. Maybe you have this strategy. I know my best friend growing up that I told you some stories about, Eric, he always was he knew how good it was going to feel when he finished. So maybe you're one of those people who are you know what? I just know how good this is going to feel when I hit that last one and I'm done and I'm proud of my work. So question for today, academic tenacity. You got to be kind of like that terrier. What do you tell yourself? What do you do during the test to keep yourself going? Have a great day, Achieve. Have a great Friday and a good weekend. Bye.